You got that one to stop.
Stop.
Oh. See, I think he's got a ace of spades. See what you got.
What is it? Wow. I know you're Missouri.
You put it back in there.
We got Chris Blaine here today with us.
Put it back in there. You know what we already have. Now watch John.
What? All right. What's that?
What's that? Here, John. I'll tell you what. Pick a card.
I'll tell the people at home. Also, I gotta walk outside and tell them.
That's a fake shuffle. You walk outside and tell them.
Yeah.
So then, I can't wait for all the the keyboard magicians to tell me.
The keyboard. I'm gonna have to tag Magic Trick in this video.
See if you did that, then my buddy Joel Gibbons had showed me some of the stuff.
And then
he'll be ashamed of it.
Because are you not doing it well? Is what you're saying?
Not as good as he does.
All right, let's see one. Let's see one.
So you go through, do some simple cuts. All right. Now make sure it's a clean deck.
All right.
No edges.
All right.
I'll let him tell me when to stop.
All right.
Shuffle. All right. Right there. More or less. I can go more or less. Right there's good. Pull your card.
Let's show people the card. You like that card, Ben? Ben, you like that card, don't you? That's nice. Give me that's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Good.
What are we? Oh, stick it back in there, Ben. Oh! He's really trying to get him.
Yeah, in there. Because I mean, if you try to get the 2 in there in a place that I don't know about.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. All right, Chris is over there doing magic tricks. I'm done with that. That's ridiculous. We're gonna talk about the car behind. We finally got the race car back. The Hemi Procharged 87 Grand National, true Grand National, despite the comments of the headlight bezels that I got that are chrome. Everyone's just flaming me. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm no expert. I'm learning the G-body stuff, but hey, it is a true 87 Grand National. So let's go from front to back. Never really talked about this car, what's going on. We'll go over some of the features that I haven't spoke about yet. You guys saw it at Jason Braswell's shop, for the chassis shop, for a little bit. It was getting some work done to it, some adjustments, kind of make it fit for us. And that's exactly what happened. But let's go right up front and we'll go front to back on most of the things and see what we got going on. So right out of the gate, we got a big Procharger F3R. This thing is absolutely massive. I mean, look at the size of it compared to my fist. That thing is huge. The way it is geared right now, it should be making 50 pounds of boost off the hit and about 63 out the back door. We have our fuel cell over here. That's like a 4.5 gallon fuel cell. It will hold M1 methanol. We got a 20 feed line to our Waterman. This is a little Bertha pump. This is geared for 30 gallons per minute, so a lot of fuel. And if we follow it up here, it goes to the filters, and then to the, they say billet atomizer 700s, but I was told they're upgraded to 750s, so only time will tell when we get to the track. If they are a little low with this badass fuel pump, we can just crank up the fuel pressure and make it work. For those of you guys that don't know what engine this is a Brad 5 Hemi. It's a Brad Anderson engines. It's pretty much like an old fuel motor with different heads on it. These are the muscle heads. Ben, am I right? They're the muscle heads that are on here? 100cc chambers instead of 200. Your typical Hemi, you got the spark plugs in the middle, and yeah, it's got a hat on it right here, a turbo hat, but the actual manifold itself is for like a big root style blower. So that's how it has this appearance. All billet internals, everything like that. This is a race car engine. I mean, this isn't streetable. It's a dry block, no water in it at all. Like I said before, it runs on methanol. And yeah, it's the real deal. Holley Dominator on the car. It has a brand new Dominator. We are coil on plug. A lot of you guys are saying need to run a magneto. Coil on plug has come a long way, and we feel like it should be fine for the horsepower that this thing's going to make. Somewhere we're hoping between 3,000 and 3,500 horsepower. Let's see, engine, that's pretty basic. So if we go one step back to somewhere you can't see, oh, there's a badass build adapter right at the back of that. But converter is a Pro Torque bolt together converter, and then it has a Mark Mickey 2-speed 400 with a 148 first gear. We got the brand new Mark Mickey shifter installed in there per Jason Braswell. Did a great job. Also moved up our Kirky seat. This is a 17-inch hip width Kirky seat, so that is nice. That fits all of us here. And we got it moved up, we got it braced and mounted in there so a short person like myself can drive it. As we move further back, it's got a 9-inch rear with all Strange engineering parts, which you gotta love that. Strange is the best. Wheel and tire setup, 15 by 3.5 or 15 by 4 billet specialties. 15 by 4 in the front, and they are 15 by 14 in the rear, so very, very wide. If you guys check out tomorrow's video, you will see where we try to mount a 275 on this tire down at Jason Harris's shop. That will be fun. As we move further back, you can see that this car has some big ass tubs. You can run a big tire on this car, or if you choose not to, you don't have to. You can run a small tire, like that's what we do. That's what we have it set up for. It's got dual air launchers on there. Parachutes are important in a car like this. The chassis itself is a 25.2/25.3, depending on weight, insert, and everything like that. But it is a very good chassis. It's got a bunch of TRZ stuff on there, TRZ uppers and lowers. They have the travel limiters right there, so they are nice because a car like this, running a drag radial, very, very, very important. I will say, if you guys are new to this drag radial stuff, like this is a pretty solid drag radial car. If you're new to the drag radial stuff, go and check out John Phillips' video, because I was laying in bed last night and I was like, I gotta watch this. And he did a badass video on setup of a drag radial car with instant center and anti-squat and everything like that. That we're gonna be going over here next week when we get Brazel up here to scale it. But John Phillips, I'm gonna link that video, the first link in the description below. Check that out, because it is crazy when you literally make this car by the bar angles, the ass end raise up when you launch and apply that pressure down on the tire. Very, very cool. That's kind of what we talk about a little bit with the boosted rooster, but this is gonna be a whole nother level. Very noticeable with the eye. You know, the other car wasn't making a lot of power, didn't have a bunch of anti-squat, so yeah, that's pretty much it. But this car will move out. What we'll do next is we'll hop inside and kind of see what we've got going on in there. All right, so we're gonna hop in the car here, go over all the bars, get inside the funny car hoop. Now, mind you guys, this is a work in progress right now. It's got 2 shifters, just because we haven't removed this one yet. We just got the Mickey one installed there. But let me put this wheel on. Got the wheel on, and we're in the car here. Here is our little switch panel. We got to relabel some of these. So we got the starter. This is ignition. This is injectors. We got dash lights, tail lights, headlights, which will be wired up here soon once we get back to Jason Brazel's shop, and then a prime pump data log. Very simple setup in here, which I like. I don't want to have a ton of different things I need to touch, and if anything ever happens in the car right here, these two, you hit either one of these off and that will shut the engine off. As we go to the interior right now, it does have a carbon fiber dash that is not in the car right now. We have it out because we're doing some maintenance on some things. We are, right here is where a fire bottle is supposed to go, so we gotta get a fire bottle and put that in there because it does have a fire suppression system. We got our Holly 7-inch dash, and got the wheel pedals. Jason Brazel just did some adjustments to this pedal. It is a linkage style. He took a lot of the slop out of the, you know, there were some issues with the linkage. He made it where it is a lot better, and he put this hook on the throttle, which I like, so if it ever hangs, you can yank it back with your foot, and you're good to go. All right, like I said before, we got our new Mark Mickey shifter, which is installed, but we have to have it hooked up. What else we got going on here? We got the Holly Dominator sitting over there. We got a heap of wires that looks like you're gonna have a field day with, aren't you, Ben?
Yeah, I gotta fix all that.
Yeah, I gotta fix all that. We got our CO2 bottle here, our mag valves, everything runs off CO2 in this car. The shifter, the air launchers, the parachute handle. Parachute's actually on this button here, which we're gonna move over here. So hit a button, pow, throws the chutes, air launchers, so they deploy quick. Other than that, there's really not too much to talk about on a race car. Pretty much what you see is what you get.
The blower car is super duper dumb, like simple.
Yeah, no, it is. So, I know a lot of you guys ask questions. I think it's got like a 410 gear in it. It's got a 9-inch with a bolt through aluminum center section. All Strange stuff in the rear. It's got Mensers up front. We're about to order a set of Mensers for the rear because it's got some Santoffs in the rear that are absolutely clapped out. They're just dead. I mean, here, let's show them how dead they are so they know. Ben, come back here for a second. Just push on the fender there, and let's see. Now the shocks are set full stiff. They're as stiff as they can go. They are 100% stiff, and give it a little push. That's no bueno, is it? Yep, so the shocks in here are wore out. So what we're going to do is, Menser is right down the road, Menser Motorsports. We are going to have them make us some shocks, send these off, get rebuilt, and we'll have a spare set. But we're gonna get the measurements and get these everything sent off to Menser and get those ordered. So there's your basic rundown of the new car. We're calling it Little Kev. Some of you guys like to call it the Black Sheep. Whatever you guys want to call it, you can call it. But it's definitely a bad bitch. That is 100% true. It's a tough car. So I'm gonna get this video out to you guys today. Right now I'm gonna take these wheels and tires off, and we're gonna head down to Jason Harris's shop, and we're gonna see if we can get these bad boys 275 Pros mounted on a 14-inch wide rim. So that'll be fun. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.